Hey Johnny, it's the guys up in the booth. Can we talk to you about the ZRS Challenge?
Yep, I gotcha. No problem. Let's talk about the ZRS Challenge. Well, what it is an iRacing AI Zero Relative Skill Challenge. In other words, what we're doing is when we're setting up an AI race in iRacing, we are choosing our opponent file where all of the drivers have a relative skill of 0. And you can see this on the middle screen that's showing. And we create this also in Trading Paints. Now, in iRacing, you can find the opponent roster that you want, and you can edit it. So here we're editing our opponent roster, and you can see that under the first car, the relative skill for the driver is set at 0. I also use aggression 100, optimism 100, smoothness 0, a low age, pit crew skill, and pit strategy at 50%. Now you can adjust these to whatever you want. So you can take the aggression down to 0 if you wish. Just remember to apply all of it to the roster and then save your edits. So now if we go in and look at our file, you'll see that all the drivers are at 0 relative skill and 0 aggression. Now set your skill spread to be 100 to 100, so a minimum of 100 and a maximum of 100. You're now racing against aliens, but don't worry, the relative skill being 0 means that this is actually quite fun racing. Now you can create these opponent rosters in Trading Paints. Here's my example of JHRacing ZRS Zero Relative Skill for the next gen Cup cars. And you can see here for Ross, we have all the attributes we just talked about, with the important one being the skill level set at 0. So once you do that for all your drivers, you save it, and now you have an opponent roster to use that has 0 relative skill. Now that's a lot of work to do, so I've taken care of some of that, and in the description of the video, you will find links to several ZRS opponent rosters that I have created for iRacing. Now there is one little problem with editing within iRacing, and that is if you change the relative skill level within iRacing and click apply to all, it does not apply to all, unfortunately. So it would be nice just to open an opponent roster and change these values and then save it, but it doesn't work for the relative skill. It works for all the other attributes, but not relative skill. So that's why it's good to have some opponent rosters pre-made, and like I said, you'll find the ones that I've done by searching for JHRacing ZRS, and those links will be provided in the description of this video. So I hope that helps. Get out there on track and have fun with the ZRS Challenge. Thanks, guys.
All right. Thanks for speaking with us, Johnny. Go out and have a great race. That's a 10-4. Thanks, guys.